welcome to Marvel Plus, the podcast devoted to all things MCU. My name is Brett Scott, and this is who?
Beta!
Veda.
Scott.
Veda Scott. Veda Scott happens to be my favorite daughter.
You only have one.
That's true. Yes, we're here. We are very festive today, as you can see. It is Christmas Eve, and so we are here. I have a cup of coffee, and Veda has. What do you got there?
Chocolate.
What do you got there? Show them the cup you got. You can't see that. Look, she's got the Marvel Plus hot cocoa.
I thought you wanted to show them the chocolate.
They don't know. Okay, so we're here on Christmas Eve to talk about the latest episode of What If, and it's What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas. It's a perfect episode to talk about on Christmas. You think? Yes. Now, the only thing about this episode is like Veda wasn't super familiar with all the characters at first. I had to kind of remind her who Happy Hogan was and things like that. And obviously, like she doesn't get the Die Hard references. Now, now, I hope some of you are watching the video version of this because Veda is a ham. She is a total ham. Anyway, she doesn't get the Die Hard references, obviously. I don't know if that makes me a good father or a bad one. I feel like a little bit of both, because Die Hard is the ultimate Christmas movie, but she is only 9 years old, so maybe not quite appropriate. But I loved the Die Hard reference. I love that basically the entire episode was Die Hard, right? Fantastic. I love that. I mean, you couldn't have made me more happy with this Christmas episode than making it a Die Hard parody, basically. So let's get to kind of what Veda thought of this, though. So when we started watching it, they were setting up for a Christmas party at Avengers Tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of like them getting ready for the party and like they're having trouble getting everything ready? And what do you think about Happy Hogan? Like,
I don't know.
he's trying to get everything in order and like it's difficult, but there's no Avengers around, right? They're just like waiting for them to show up later for the Christmas party. Why are you looking up there? You're staring at me. Anyway, it was fun. They were all getting ready for Christmas. For some reason, the Jarvis system was shut down, so the security system was shut down, right? And that allowed for another character Veda didn't recognize, Justin Hammer, to come in. He was kind of a butt nugget, right? That guy that comes in and he's like, "Oh, take it over," and he's coming to get what? Do you remember why he came there?
The Hulk thing. The Hulk blood.
The Hulk blood, yeah. And I didn't even know that until like later in the episode, but that's really what the terrorists are there for. And Justin Hammer, as everyone knows, is like he wants to be the arch nemesis of Tony Stark, but he's just not quite important enough to be. But just having this character back, I remember thinking in last episode like it would be great to have Justin Hammer back for one of these What If episodes. And next episode, there he is. So fantastic. I kind of thought we'd get more Tony Stark, but we eventually did get some Tony Stark.
But
What?
he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. But in the What If series, it's a different universe, so he didn't die yet, or whatever. He didn't die in that universe. So they come in and they take over, but the Avengers are nowhere to, and they try to call the Avengers, right? Everybody keeps trying to call the Avengers. Happy Hogan calls them all up, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, well, I'll see you at the party, buddy." Like they're not really listening.
But one of them was held.
Who?
But I think Black Widow.
Yes, Black Widow was in the middle of fighting another woman.
Yeah, so she couldn't.
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, yeah, but I'll see you at the party." A little busy right now. Get back in here. What are you doing over there? Come on. This camera doesn't pan to each person. It's not gonna follow you. Um, yeah. So, but it was cool to see those characters again that aren't alive anymore, right? Like Black Widow and like Tony Stark and young Steve Rogers, Captain America. Because remember, he's an old man now in our universe. How's that hot chocolate treating you? I feel like most of your contribution to this podcast has been and don't I'm making I just cleaned the car, don't spit hot chocolate everywhere.
I spit it in the cup.
I think she's slap happy, okay? Because we just got back from a family Christmas dinner. So we've been busy all day. She helped me clean the car out today. Like we did all kinds of stuff, and we have been busy bees all day. And now it's about bedtime. It is your bedtime. It's 9 o'clock at night.
No, 9:09.
Correct. 9:09. So let's. What are you doing? All right. So we've got to get to talking because not everyone can see this beta. A lot of it's going to be an audio podcast, so they can only hear what we're doing, and they're just going to hear a lot of laughing and giggling. So they get in. Happy Hogan climbs up into the vents, and he's trying to like stay hidden. But he's like, oh, I better go get this. He finds out that they want the Hulk blood, right?
And he tried to get it, and then he accidentally gets stabbed with it in the leg because he's clumsy.
Yeah. Yep. He goes to try to get it so that they can't get to it. And it sticks him in the leg. It injects him automatically, right? And so then just his leg hulks out. He has a big purple muscle leg. What do you think about that? How he didn't change like the Hulk does? He changed like one body part at a time. But I think it was, didn't we figure out that maybe it was because like he wasn't angry enough, and so like each time he got hit or they made him angry, he like another one of his appendages turned into Hulk. But it was a purple Hulk, which is kind of interesting because we've never seen that. Like we've seen other monsters from the Hulk blood before, but we never like we've seen Abomination. But he's kind of green too, so it's kind of weird that this was a purple one. What do you think? Did you like him though? Like when he turned into the all the way into the purple Hulk thing?
Yeah.
It was funny they called him Hulk Hogan. You probably don't get that, but there was an old.
I do get.
You know who Hulk Hogan is? No. Okay, there was an old wrestler back in the 80s, 1980s and 90s called Hulk Hogan. And so this guy's the Hulk, and his last name is Hogan, so he's Hulk Hogan. Yeah, it's not that funny. Anyway, but yeah, what you told me earlier, what was your favorite part? You said, you know what my favorite part is? I said, what part?
And the guy falls because he was gonna die.
Yes. So when he gets knocked out off the top or out the window at the end, this is like, Beta, you sound evil laughing at this. Justin Hammer gets knocked over the edge and he's falling from the building, just like Hans Gruber falling off a Nakatomi Tower in Die Hard, and he's like slow motion falling. Hey, you're stealing my light, girl. He's slow motion falling from the building, and for some reason Veda thought that was hilarious. That he was slowly falling to his death.
Because we're gonna die.
Why is that funny?
Because he's gonna die.
Oh, okay. Well, what else did you said another part was your favorite part too?
What was it?
I thought it was when he turned all the way into the purple Hulk.
Yeah.
When he finally hulked all the way out.
Yeah.
And then that guy Justin Hammer, he was in the Hulkbuster, the big Iron Man like suit.
He was like this when he turned into it. Oh.
When he was falling?
No, when he turned into Hulk, he's like.
When Happy Hogan changed, finally changed into the Hulk. Yeah, that was pretty good. So, but so back up a little bit. Then the Avengers show up, and they assume that like, oh, we got to stop this Purple Hulk. Like they think he's the bad guy, and so they're fighting him.
Because he was he was attacking
the Iron Man suit.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Hulkbuster Iron Man suit. So they assumed, the Hulkbuster Iron Man suit's a good guy. This big purple monster is the bad guy, and so they start attacking him. But then Kat Dennings' character, she pops in, and she's great. Seeing her again is great. Throughout the whole episode, she's there. She's kind of like I love that she says like, "I'm your Reginald Bell Johnson," which another straight from Die Hard reference, but it's great. But she comes in and she's like, "Hey, no, that's the bad guy. This is the good guy. This is the guy you should be fighting." Tony Stark is like, "Hey, that's my suit," and shuts the suit off and like makes it let go of him. Remember? And that's when he gets like knocked out of the tower and everything. So, did you like the episode?
Mhm.
It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I think all these episodes have been pretty good so far. I've been really surprised because I was not that thrilled to see What If Happy Hogan Saves Christmas. But it turns out, just like all the other episodes, the story is nothing like you imagine it is going to be or what it has to do with. And man, you were just sucking that down, aren't you? It's gone, huh? Wow. Wow. Um, But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun Christmas episode. I'm wondering if tomorrow will be another Christmas episode since tomorrow is actually Christmas Day. Do you think this episode should have been done on Christmas Day instead of Christmas Eve?
No.
No? I think it's better to put it on Christmas Eve? How come? Are you
Excuse me.
How come?
Because I don't know. What's funny?
Yeah. Christmas Eve is a good time to watch Christmas movies, though. I feel like. I think we might go to the movies tomorrow on Christmas Day and go see
Migration?
That. Yeah, you want to go see the Migration movie, right?
The Duckies.
The Duckies. Veda used to have a reindeer outfit like this as well, but it's too small now. She grew out of it. She's growing
and it's
up.
really hot.
Yeah, it is, but it's warm. Like I like it because it's comfy. I don't need any covers when I sleep at night in this. I like
so mine can steal it because she said you steal them.
Yeah, true. You could I don't know what I was gonna say, but I like your little elf hat. It's really cute. It's really cute.
Animal.
You guys should, if you're only listening in audio, you should really check out this video on YouTube. I'm gonna put it out for free. Okay, this isn't gonna be just on Patreon like the other videos. I'm gonna put this out for free. Merry Christmas, everyone! You get to see me and Veda in our festive outfits. But I did want to talk to you a little bit before we stop. I think we talked about the episode pretty good, but I'd like to talk about like just the Avengers and Marvel stuff in general with you because I've never had you on this podcast before. One time you tried to take over my podcast and you did the intro, remember? But you've never been on here as a guest. So she's just getting comfy. Veda's got her feet up. As you can see, we're in the car, but she has her feet up on the dash. She's got her shoes off, kick back, chilling out, maxing all cool. Anyway, so I just wanted to ask you, out of all the Marvel movies that you've seen, and you've seen quite a few of them, what's your favorite? We're talking all the Iron Mans, Captain America, Spider-Man movies.
The Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Oh, Miles Morales.
Both of them.
Yeah, those are really good. Now they're
Why
not.
Are you
they're
bleeding
not.
At your armpits?
They're not part of the MCU, obviously, but I still think that's probably my favorite of all Spider-Man movies. Of all of them that they've made, I think my favorite are the Miles Morales ones. They're so good. Are you upset that they postponed the next one?
What is that?
Remember that the next one's supposed to come out in like March?
Yeah, they said.
And now it's like less. Now it's like they're gonna make us wait longer.
So imagine 5 years ago, the first Miles Morales movie came out. It's like the movie ends and you get hit with a bagel, and then the movie ends. And then 5 years later, you get another movie, and at the end it says to be continued, and it's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Not right, is it? It's just not right. Asher was upset by that too. He's like, why would they do to be continued? But
And
I
it was
knew the
2
whole
hours 20 minutes, and it was 5 years later.
I knew the whole time though that there was gonna be a third one that was like part 2 of this movie.
I know.
Yeah. So that's your favorite Marvel character, Kyle? Or I know you love Iron Man.
Yeah.
You do like Tony Stark a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, you just say out of nowhere like, I wish Tony Stark was still alive. Why did he have to die?
Because of the Thanos glove when he did it.
Yeah. But you're like, why did he die?
They were buttholes for doing that, making him die. They made him quick so he could die in the thing.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about doing this podcast? You like doing this? We're gonna do it again sometime. Maybe you could be on another episode for during Christmas break. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be a little less tired and silly.
That's
all right. I like silly Beta. She's my favorite Beta. All right. Well, folks, I know it's a short one, but I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I think we talked about the episode pretty well, and I think that we did discuss the MCU a little bit. What did you think? Let me just ask this before we go. What did you think of the latest Marvel movie we went to see?
It was the
Marvels.
Yeah, I liked it.
You like that one? Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite character
in it? Miss Marvel.
The young girl? She's my favorite too.
Why?
I like her the best. She's funny. She's cool. I just like her better than the other ones. Like better than Photon or whatever and Captain Marvel. I think she's the best of the three. She's really cool. Since you like her, we should watch the Miss Marvel show. Did you know there's a show of it? We should watch it.
I watched it before. The first episode.
Yeah, but you should watch them all. Or maybe I'll get you some Miss Marvel comics to read. Beta actually reads comics sometimes. You've read some Spider-Man. You've read some
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yes. Anything else?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. That's right. You've got quite a few My Little Pony comics.
They're super short.
Yeah, all comics are kind of short. They're only 18 to 22 pages.
Yeah, you always get the big ones, and I can't find any big ones.
Oh, that's not true. You love Wings of Fire graphic novels.
Yeah.
And you've read like all of those.
Yeah, there's a new one coming out, Winter Turning, and it coming out tomorrow. And I got the pre-order, so it's coming tomorrow.
That's true. It might actually show up tomorrow.
Yeah, because it came out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we get it at the same day.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Because the pre-order, like you did 3 months or 4 months ago.
Yeah, we ordered it a long time ago. Exciting stuff. All right, weirdo. What are you doing? Hiking your pants up like a farmer. Nothing against farmers. No offense, farmers.
I'm pulling out my pants because they're falling down.
Okay. All right, well, I think it's time to wrap it up. You want to say bye to everybody? Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Beta. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it very much. And I will see you again tomorrow. Beta, thank you so much for being a part of this podcast. And I hope you can come back and do another one. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Say bye. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye. We love you. Bye.